combining. Go faster.
Let's ride. It's all right to be scared. Fear's the reason you do it.
Oh, it's been nearly 30 years since the original Twister hit movie theaters, but we are getting a new sequel. And this week, Jake was the only Chicago reporter to sit down with the entire cast. It sounded like a good conversation.
Yeah, it was. Do you remember when the original Twister came out? That was such a big. Independence Day came out the same summer. That was a great. I remember that vividly. The new disaster sequel, Twisters, is blowing into theaters this week, and it stars Hollywood's new it guy right now, Glenn Powell, as well as Daisy Edgar Jones and Anthony Ramirez. Now, we sat down with the entire cast to talk about their favorite moments from the original '96 classic and what advice they might have for Mike Kaplan and the entire Fox 32 weather team. You know, whenever I'm watching these incredible scenes of all the tornado destruction, what I love watching most is all of your reactions to the different incredible moments in this movie.
Come on, come on, come on. There it is. Yeah, baby! There we go. Woo!
What is a tornado moment from the first movie you'd love to see how your character reacted to it?
The flying cow, bro.
Because I love the line, "We've got cows." That's such an iconic line in that movie. Yeah. What would each of your characters say if they saw the cow flying in front of them?
I think I'd say, like, holy cow.
Perfect line, yeah.
I really want to see the cow cut the Twisters now. That's the version I want to see.
Wow. I'm not going to beat that. It's a perfect line. Holy cow. This is an utter disaster.
Oh, this is an utter disaster.
Let's go.
Yo.
By the way, I thought you were going to high-five me.
I'm dead, bro.
I just slapped the top.
Now, in that moment, do you then look at the camera?
Got milk.
Oh!
What about move out the way? Move out the way.
Yeah.
When we do the third movie, Twisters, with an extra S,
right?
I need all of these in there. You know, like I said, when it comes to sort of studying weather patterns and meteorology, I feel like if this movie has taught me anything, it's that you should always trust actors. They always know the right thing to do. We got a guy, Mike Kaplan, on our weather team, Good Day Chicago, who's a genius. He went to school for this, but he's not in Twisters.
Yeah.
So what advice would you guys have for our Chicago weather team? Because I feel like at the end of the day, like, you guys are teaching us that you're the people we should be listening to.
I mean, what I would say is my lesson would be don't listen to us. We don't know what we're literally being.
Nah, bro.
We're just freestyling.
Well, we also had the benefit of having real storm chasers on set all the time. So there would be a lot of times it was like we would say something. We were like, okay, explain this. Make sure we understand how we're doing this correctly. And then we do the line. We're like, does that make any sense? And they're like, that was perfect. It's like, you don't really know. It's good to keep the experts around.
Yeah,
you know?
defo.
So what you're saying is you're not going to be taking Mike Kaplan's job anytime soon in Chicago.
No.
He's safe.
No,
Mike, you're safe, baby. You're
safe, Mike.
Mike Kaplan is safe.
Yeah,
Glenn Powell will not be taking his job.
I thought he was going to jump on Cap's job already.
No, we have our own Glenn Powell in Mike Kaplan because they basically look the same. Did you know, fun trivia fact, the original Twister from '96 was the very first movie to ever be released on DVD.
Really?
That was the very first DVD.
The first DVD release was Twister.
Yeah, with Bill Paxton and Helen Hunt.
So, a little teaser here without spoiling. Is there an evil? I mean, I remember there was an evil team in that first one.
Well, here's what's sort of interesting. The original team, there was kind of the rich team with all the money. That is the team that Daisy Edgar Jones is actually a part of when the movie begins. And Glenn Powell kind of is a part of sort of the Bill Paxton. Exactly right.
Storm Chasers.
And the director told me that, you know, because other than, you know, the device Dorothy, which is from the original film, there's not really a lot of connection to that first movie, but the director told me that Daisy Edgar Jones's character in the original script was going to be the daughter of Helen Hunt, but they ended up changing, like, we don't really need to connect the two. So other than there are Twisters in both, that's really the loose thread.
And I like your idea for the third in the series.
Twisters. Just keep adding S.